Doing, man? Captain Eric here. Team Rio Locals, Hooky Memories Guide Service, and of course South Texas Alligator Guard North versus South Championship Tournament live on Facebook, and now South Texas North versus South Big Ugly first annual tournament getting ready to kick off January 30th, guys, which is Saturday. It's going to be a daytime drum tournament. It's going to take some skill. It's going to take a great angler to win this tournament. So we'll have that live on Facebook, guys, on our page there, South Texas Alligator Guard North versus South Championship Tournament. What's up, bro? Nathan. Dude, hold on. I got something I want to show you. All right. I'm back. I'm back, Nathan. What's going on? Here you go, brother. It did come in. I haven't put it on yet. I just barely cleaned my truck. I had a lot of what's up, Muddy River Catfishing? What's up, Chris Flores, man? Hey, man, you're one of the reasons I'm on here live. Thanking everybody for helping me get to where I'm at. But Nathan, thank you for the tag, man. I haven't even opened it to look at it yet because I'm not gonna look at it until I put it on my window and then I'll take a picture and put it on my Facebook, bro. So thank you, Nathan. Appreciate that logo, brother. I'll be repping it proudly. Of course, Muddy River Catfishing. Absolutely, will be repping you 24/7. Let's see. All right, man. So, anyways, guys, we got to go live for the first time since we hit 1,000 subscribers. I thought I had to get a laptop, but here we go. Remember to put it in an angle to the left. Okay, brother, you got it. I could definitely do that. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to thank you guys, man. I mean, y'all been supporting my videos are getting a little bit more and more. Of course, Jay, Mijo's over there in Dallas, so, tearing up some fishing holes over there right now. Hopefully, we'll get him back here fishing very soon, and get some more videos with him before we start putting out the next music video. That being said, guys, I put out a contest for this, and Jay and I will be we'll be doing a random pick through everybody that put real locals in that video. And if you do win, you're gonna go fishing with us, and we're gonna make the next video, and you'll be a part of the next music video. Landing some monsters. Being this time of year, we're probably gonna catch like redfish, drum, flounder, and maybe some sheepheads and stuff like that. So that's what the kind of fishing we'll be doing down here. Of course, if you want to take some home to eat, some of these fish, we'll get you all something to take home so y'all can remember the trip, remember the video. It'll be kind of like everybody there. Howdy, brother. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Michael, what's up from California, man? How are you? So we got New Mexico in the house, we got California in the house, and of course we got the Fort Worth, Houston, Dallas, Texas area watching right now as well. So, guys, I'm pretty pumped up about this year, guys. I'm trying to get a bigger rod reel set up for the next big tournament. Man, dude, if I was you, I'd call Albert, man. You can get online sales, but there's some new rods that they brought in called the Tank, man. They brought in a 12-foot alligator. Robert, what's up? Team Metaroso's in the house, man. How you doing, Robert? Right there, guys. Those are the guys that are going to help me out with my tournament for the Black Drum, in January, at the end of January on the 30th. Sponsor Rod and Reels. That dude, when he gets his Hard Life logo, I do believe he is going to sponsor a couple out. They are going to be made with that. They are from Vaxxon Rods. They are that kind. Let's see, Hard Life Bait and Tackle. I found your channel. Oh man, thank you, Javier. That's cool, man. Yeah, Albert has helped me out a lot. I also took out one of Albert's contest winners, Morales, Texas Fishing. What's up, brother? Cool, man. All right. So, anyways, uh, I took out. What's up, locals? Outdoor Addictions. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Outdoor Addiction. Shout out to them. Thank you for coming into the live stream. Taz and Jesse, Money River catfishing. Tarzan, Tarzan and Jesse. Yeah, that was something else. Well, Frank is crazy on that rope, man. Great memories, good times, guys. I know you're seeing these comments coming in here. To live it, to live it up, man. It was to go fishing with Chris Flores was on more than one occasion. Let's put it like that. I've been fishing with Chris now, I believe 3 or 4 times. Went down to New Mexico to meet the man. His hospitality was amazing. His content of his videos was crazy amazing. Like I said, when it came to YouTube, guys, the thing that I say the most is that I looked at a few channels, and one started me off was Derek from DNA Hog Hunter. It was an amazing channel, and unfortunately, something happened with his channel that he no longer puts out videos. Like he hasn't put out a video in like 5 or 6 years or something like that. But I did get to meet the man. I did get to fish with the man. I do got a lot of pictures with him, and we tore up some catfish in San Antonio at Calaveras Lake. With that being said, Derek from DNA Hog Hunters, man, was a great influence for this. And then right after Derek, I started watching Chris Flores' videos. Chris Flores, Muddy River catfishing. The content alone is what hooked me. The way he fished and caught monsters in bodies of water that you would never imagine fish of that quality would be in. He was tearing it up, and I mean, he was just doing it on the regular. So, that caught my attention, and then I just continued watching his videos. And I mean, I went through every video, and I watched them regularly and over to try to better myself. Because before my 40-pound plus cat that I caught with him, that flathead, my PB was 4 pounds or something like that. It was a small flathead, and I just got lucky to catch a flathead. Caught a lot of channels. I've caught a lot of big blues. I actually have a 60-pound blue under my belt that I actually caught here in Corpus Christi, Texas, out of a brackish water where I catch a lot of alligator gar. Matter of fact, I took Chris fishing in the body of water that I caught that 60-pound blue cat. And that was when his family came down to Corpus. They did a meet and greet at Roy's Bait and Tackle. And we went fishing the night before, which, man, I'll tell you what, Chris and his family are straight up troopers, man. Those guys are beasts. By the time I got done cleaning up and everything, I think I had a couple hours of sleep. I ended up sleeping like 40 minutes over the time, and they were already out there doing their thing, meeting fans and stuff like that. Everything that a YouTuber with his caliber and his channel, that's the kind of man that he is. If he says he's going to be there, he's going to be there. So that being said, Chris, you're an honorable man. Thank you for everything you did for me. I'm proud to call you a friend and a brother. I can't wait to go down there again. Matter of fact, Albert and I were talking about going down before Adam J and I go down September 2021. Of course, Adam J is the freestyle fisherman, guys. I know you know who Adam J is. You're welcome, brother. Thank you. Come out to LA, dude. I'm gonna go to LA, dude. I want to go fish that pier to catch a thresher. I've caught a thresher already here in the floating rigs. It was I can't remember. I think we did a 72-hour offshore trip, and I caught a thresher out there offshore. And but Albert Zatucci and I, which Albert has this channel, which is Hard Life. On Team Hard Life on YouTube, and then of course he owns Hard Life Bait and Tackle here in Corpus Christi, Texas. And with that being said, guys, I have and I do help him out, make leaders there, and then and we fish a lot together. Which we did a trip, like when he did a giveaway to Mondo from M&M Smokers. Shout out to M&M Smokers. Thank you for supporting my first couple of tournaments for the Alligator Gar, man. I'll never forget you, Mondo. Thank you, sir. And, of course, Albert Zatucci, man. That man right there has stood by my side, and we had my back 100%. So there's nothing that anybody can say or do that would ever influence me in a different manner towards him. Let's see who. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Guard dick or outdoor addictions, man. What's going on outdoor addictions? All right, Nathan. Hell yeah. All right. So, anyways, guys, with all that being said, guys, I just wanted to put this out there though. I do have a big tournament that I'm doing. If you don't know the things that I do, Jesse, what's up? If you do not know about this, guys, I do put on a tournament for Alligator Gar in the summer. We do one in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we do one in Dallas in the Fort Worth area. Of course, with my fam up there, the Gar Billies. Check out their YouTube channel, guys. And Josh Hall and his daughter has a YouTube channel. I don't know the name of that one right off the top of my head, but it's amazing content. He takes his daughter out. They catch possums, snakes, poisonous snakes, timber rattlers. I mean, it's just good content. Somewhere else to bring the pyramid weights. Okay, you got that. So with that being said, I'm planning on a trip to New Mexico again to fish with Chris before I go with Adam J. Smith, the freestyle fisherman, with Albert Satuche, owner of Team Hard Life Bait and Tackle and Hard Life Team Hard Life on YouTube, guys. So you guys haven't seen his channel, check out his channel. He's growing with leaps and bounds, guys. Like, I mean, he surpassed me crazy. I think he's almost up to 10,000 subscribers now, guys. And I mean, he's been in a lot less than me, but the content he puts out is just, he puts out videos constantly, and it's basically knowledge, passing down what we know, and helping out every fisherman we can to help them better their chances of landing a nice fish. And that's where a lot of people shine on what we do, or might be like a little bit on the negative side, be like, man, why are you giving away spots? I fish there. Keep up with Josh Hall. Man, Josh is an amazing person, man. That whole team, the Garbillies is my family. I love those brothers. No, but Chris. So, man, right there, guys. These guys that are coming into my links, Chris Flores, Nathan, all you guys, man. You constantly, I'm always on the phone with you guys. I love you, brothers, man. Thank you all for everything. Uh, you know, this year has been trying for Captain Eric, my family, my daughter, and I. But right here, man, my fishing community, that's the only family I really need. So with that being said, I've had some life changes, and I've lost a lot in 2020. Uh, I am glad 2020 is over. I'm so looking forward to what happens next in my life, and making the man proud that raised me, that I lost last year. So I can't wait to go to New Mexico, guys. I can't wait for that trip again, man. I love that area. It is amazing fishery. The landscape and scenery is absolutely beautiful. Every time I go there, I want to stay. I don't even want to come back. But the ocean, the salt's in my blood, so it always pulls me back, even though I don't want to come back. And those are just the things that's come out. So I also have been doing a little competition on Facebook, where I'd be going live on a bunch of videos, and I've been using, of course, Hard Life Bait and Tackle Leaders, which I use several kinds of Hard Life Bait and Tackle Leaders. I use the three-way long. I use the big drum leaders, and I also use the double drop drum leaders. Which, when I use the double drop drum leaders, I put them on smaller rods, and I use the crab claws. I use just two crab claws, and it's been deadly. Matter of fact, all those big fish that Gabriel caught were actually landed on the big drum double drop drum rigs, which is two circle hooks, your weight, and a swivel on top. And those, man, they work amazing. Gabriel landed his biggest one on that little Mojo rod, which is a bass fishing rod. It's basically a bass fishing setup. Bought it for Christina to for trout fishing, throwing lures and stuff. Yeah, there you go. Bring warm clothes. Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. No, we're talking about going before. We're talking about going before Adam and I go down there in September. So it'll probably be during that summertime. Javier, what's up? Just started fishing this year during the lockdown. I missed it. Let me see. How do you see the? Let's see, top of the chat. No, I just want to see keep the chat on there. There that here in Corpus, I have learned a lot from y'all's videos. Thank you. Oh man, Javier, thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. And if you're ever out there, man, and you see me, dude, come up. Let's bullcrap and I'll help you get on some fish, man. And uh, I always give out my phone number. So Javier, if you're watching right now, it's 361 7913. I do go fishing. If I'm not on a charter, man, I try to take everybody fishing, everybody I can, especially if you live in the Corpus Christi area. There are certain spots that I don't give out to locals, and I have my reasons why. And but it's nothing personal to anybody else. So Javier, please write down my phone number. Text me if you're ever. It's time for ice fishing. Yeah, dude. New Mexico was freaking crazy cold. I saw that video with Chris Flores, and of course another channel that I truly love watching, Cats and Carp. One day I hope that I get to fish with that man and his son, or a couple of his sons. He has three of them. But Luke, of course, man, with Cats from Carp, dude, that guy's channel is amazing. I could only imagine, being a lawyer and then actually making a living doing YouTube and actually selling your practice. Wow, that just tells you how powerful this community is on YouTube, and what you're capable of doing when you're talented. And these guys are absolutely talented. So, with that being said, hopefully one day I'll get to fish with Luke. I do watch his channel religiously. Unfortunately, now I can't comment no more because of that. That child. If it's made for a child or whatever. Which I'll never do that because I always want to stay in touch with the fishing community, guys. I always want to be able to do that. Luke and Chris was COVID video or cold video. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was Frank. And okay. Well, speaking of that, with Frank Morales, Texas Fishing Guys on YouTube, there's another channel, guys. We've done collaboration videos. I have been honored to have met Frank's family, his wife, his daughter, his son, and now he's my brother. There will never come a time in my life where that man will not be my family anymore. Leah is an amazing child. I'm not going to put out there what she was suffering with, and she had a little bit of some troubles, and she was hurting a lot. But when I met Frank for the first time was on a charter. The man came down and fished with me with his family, and we went alligator gar fishing because little Leah wanted to catch an alligator gar. And when she first got here, she was in a lot of pain. That little girl epitomizes what tough is all about. All right, she roughed it and got out there, and she landed her first gar. But with that being said, fishing heals a lot of pain. Girl fought that alligator gar and would not give up the rod no matter what. She landed her fish, and then we landed about 6 more within about the next 15 minutes. So, they had a great trip. That was one of the fastest charters I've ever had. They had about another 6 hours to go, and they said they caught enough fish that they were ready to go home. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to spend the whole 8 hours or 12 hours with Frank Morales and his family that day. But we have caught a lot of fish together, and we have spent a lot of time on the water together. I've been to San Antonio. I've been on the Stormy Rose with the Cinco motor. Speaking of small motors and crazy stories, I got one with Muddy River catfishing. I went down with a team member, Mario Pedesquia from Team Real Local, and was the first time I go down to New Mexico and make these memories. And so here I am on Chris's little boat. And if you see the video, man, I'm as wide as this boat. And, I was, dude, honest to God, I was scared to fart in this thing, think I'd sink the damn thing. I was just so big in this little boat. And I could feel the debris as you come over it. And Friday the 13th will always emulate this one. Yeah, man, I almost got knocked out by a damn duck or a goose or something. I can't remember which one almost hit me in the head flying backwards. It was like Daffy Duck was on crack or something, man. I mean, it was some crazy stories. I mean, these are the things that make life worth living when you're a fisherman. You're out there, you're crazy stuff happens in the wilderness, guys. So we're cruising down the river. And we have another boat behind us. Mario's behind us, and they're I'm in Chris's boat because it's the first time I met Chris. So we're chopping it up and sharing stories and then how we became fishermen and then and how grateful I was that he took time out of his day to meet a fellow YouTube watcher. He had an amazing channel. He has, I mean, guys, if you really sit back and you look at it, guys, when you get that many people on there, you always got some kind of negative. You always got somebody putting thumbs down or something for content. And it's like the same people every video because they don't like you. I mean, he never knew who I was other than the fact that I commented all the time and I loved his videos and stuff like that. But there's always negative, guys. So you guys be careful with all that. And he should have, he could have took this. He could have told me straight up, "Nah, man, I ain't gonna take you fishing." I don't know if you're a person that's like saying you like my videos, but you're one of the ones that put thumbs down type stuff. He could have just straight up threw me to the dogs and said, "Nah, man," but nah, he gave me a chance to fish with them, and I'll forever be grateful for that, for taking me out to his honey holes and his bodies of water, and that was truly an amazing fishing trip. That one, I think we only caught a few little small catfish, and Mario caught two nice flatheads. Unfortunately, I didn't land one. I could not hook one. I mean, I had probably about 10 to 15 bites, and I for some reason I could not hook it. I couldn't put a circle hook in them. I could put drum all day long, hit them with circle hooks all day long, and I hook up dang near every fish I put steel in. But that day I just couldn't hook one. But I did get my redemption. Chris did come down fish with me in Corpus. We caught a lot of alligator gar together. Which I'm very grateful for because that was absolutely a fun trip. I got to meet, of course, Fran, Alex, Issa, and of course the man himself. Chris Flores was there. My buddy Gilbert helped me out on that trip, and he's a Team Real local member. Gilbert was helping me out before Jay came into the picture and started helping me out. Which you can't replace a guy like Jay and the knowledge that I put into him, and then how hard he works. And not only that, when it comes to music, he's one of the best. I mean, next to the Godfather of fish rap, there's Jay. There's nobody else other than those two that can rock a mic like them with the lyrics and the skill and the talent that they have. All right. So with that being said, of course, big shout out to Adam J, Freestyle Fisherman. Thank you for being a part of one of my YouTube videos. And we caught a lot of bait that day. So got sidetracked on the story I did. We're running down the river, and as we're running down the river, the second boat behind us, like Chris kind of throttled down because we're choking off into this little area. And sure enough, the other boat's still coming in hot, and boom, catches the back of the boat, like perfectly hit the motor. The motor spun sideways. Chris kind of like, I guess with the hit of the thing, as the motor turned, it caused the throttle to jump into gear and like go full throttle. So it just bounced off, and all you saw was roar, and blah, 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 blah. That was it. And the water is freezing cold. So like, Chris is getting ready to jump into skivvies. I'm in my shorts. I'm like, dude, I'll go. I'm already in my shorts. And the next thing I know, then Mario starts throwing Chris or Mario, somebody comes up with the idea of throwing an anchor rope. We end up hooking the motor. We pull this Coleman motor out of the water. It's just dripping water from every little orifice, gasket, everything. I mean, it was submerged in water for, a good 7 to 10 minutes. It was underwater. And so we finally grabbed this motor. We put it back on the boat. At the time, I think we just fished there for a little bit and then like played with the motor in that area. Or he actually got it started and we like cruised down a little bit and then got to the fishing spot. But anyway, point blank, the motor was like crazy amazing. Coleman motor. I've never seen anything like that. That was by far a testament of their engineering. Is wow. I couldn't believe that engine even started after being underwater for that long. So we get to a spot, we fish a little bit, and then like the motor finally dies out. We get drugged back to camp, and then we're sitting there, and they pull the spark plug, they pull the cord, and all this water shoots out of the spark plug area. They put new oil, new gas in it, and sure enough, that Coleman started again and ran the rest of that time. So That was right there alone, man. It's like, wow, man, Coleman Motors are crazy. So now we have the story of coming in hot. And then as we're getting towed back, man, it was the funniest thing ever because I'm in the back of this little boat. And like I said, guys, I'm as big as this boat. And Chris is in the front of the boat, and he's got this rope. And at first, we have it fixed to the boat, like tied to the front of the boat, and it's like dragging us, and we're kind of like swaying back and forth this way, that way, this way. So finally, Chris gets up in the front of the boat, and he's like got this rope, and he's just, he's trying to manhandle this boat, and like it was crazy because it looked like Chris was a professional bull rider that day. I mean, he could have been in the PBR right then and there and got the gold buckle, man. That was insane, crazy. So that's one story I have with Chris Flores, Muddy River Catfishing, and I'll never forget that. And it was Friday the 13th. And since then, we've made a lot more stories. We shared a lot of time on the water, and we've talked as friends and brothers. And those stories stay with me, and and him. And there we go from there as this community continues to grow in the YouTube community. Those are stories that I'll take with me for the rest of my life. And I really appreciate everything he's done for my channel. And Morales, Texas Fishing. Now I can go on to this story. I continue fishing with Frank for a while now. I have taken his family fishing. His daughter is amazing. And if y'all don't know Frank, I can throw a little backstory. He's a hell of an arm wrestler. And if you guys ever see his YouTube channel, Morales Texas Fishing, check him out, man. He's a beast on an arm wrestling table, man. He's not the biggest man in the world, but his strength, his heart, his desire, and his passion for things is beyond strength. I mean, he is the Incredible Hulk in a smaller man's body. So with that being said, brother, thank you for allowing me to come into your family and become family. And I'll never forget you, brother. Carlos, what's up, Carlos G? Hey, Cap, greetings from San Antonio. Hey, man, 210, baby. What's up, my hometown? Hold on one second, guys. I got to knock at the door. What's up? Hold on one second. What's your name? Raymond. Hey, Gabriel. Raymond's at the door, man. Gabriel. Raymond's at the door. He wants to know if you can play. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I'm back. Okay. So with that being said, Frank, thank you, sir. And Leah is an amazing table tennis player. His daughter, which I got to take her fishing, and she's an amazing, strong little girl, man, and a talent that is beyond. God has definitely gave her a gift, and it's amazing. Shh. Be quiet. I'm on the west side. Dude, I grew up on the northwest side over there. Well, I lived on Brownleaf on the south side for a while as a child, and then after that, I moved to the northwest side, which I lived right there off of Northwest Military Drive, and I was there by Meadow Village. I went to Meadow Village Elementary. And then after Meadow Village, I went to Anson Jones, 6th grade. And then from there, I moved to Kirby. And I lived in Kirby until I finished high school at Judson High School. And then I moved to Corpus. We love you down here in San Antonio. Heck yeah, brother. The 210, man. Gotta go. Nathan, talk to you later, brother. Thank you for the decal too, man. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. All right. So, everybody in the 210, man, thank you so much. I'll never forget my time in San Antonio, especially fishing Calaveras Lake, and then going back and fish it after like 15 years with Morales, Texas Fishing Frank on the Stormy Rose with Road Track Ralph. Don't change that channel. You might catch a channel cat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, those are my boys. And it was all about the sizzle, If you haven't watched their videos, y'all really need to check out Morales, Texas Fishing. Please subscribe there. San Antonio, always real local, second home. Amen, brother. Matter of fact, on the west side, man, my mother lives on the west side. She lives on right there. Matter of fact, on right off of Sabuquin. Hey, kiddo. And my step kiddos right there. That's Serenity. So anyways, my biological mother lives in San Antonio still. So does my sister. My grandmother had a flower and cake shop on the south side called Sergio's. She passed last year too. I don't know if y'all know my backstory, but my grandfather raised me, and I lost literally all three of my grandparents within about 3 or 4 months of each other last year. So, hey, C Pro, what's up, man? There's another channel right there. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Wayne from C Pro, guys. If you that's another channel that I watch really religious. That one, I like Flow Riders material. He's also out of Florida, guys. Those guys are out of Florida. So, I mean, we got a diverse little crowd going. We got New Mexico, California, Florida, of course, San Antonio, of course, Texas. You know, all my family from Texas, man. And, but yeah, man, I lost all three grandparents, man. I lost my grandmother first, and then my great grandmother was 109, and I lost her right before her 110th birthday. She was born 10/10, 1910, had 10 children, was born at 10 o'clock. So everybody figured she hit 110 years old, but she fell down, broke her ankle, got gangrene, and then it poisoned her insides, and she passed just before October. She didn't quite make it to her 110th birthday, but we had her for 109 years, so that was pretty amazing. And I'm from Illinois. Wow, Illinois, man, crazy. C Pro Fishing, Wayne, yeah, man, it's good to see you, Wayne, man. I can't wait to fish with you. I got to get a Goliath grouper on my list, but I do intend to fish a lot of places in the next couple of years coming. As I'm getting older, matter of fact, I'm going to be in Alaska in August.
Wait, what?
I'm on here live. Go ahead and eat, baby. We'll talk later. I'll tell you about it. All right. So on the 22nd and 23rd, guys, if you're in the San Antonio area, I am going to be fishing a tournament that's being put on by Alamo City Fishing Club. It will be live on Facebook. It's going to be at either Brawning or Calaveras, and it's the biggest fish takes it. So there you go, Alaska. Always wanted to go. Man, my son is stationed there. My oldest son is 23 years old, and his name's Eric as well, and he's in the Army. And when right before he went to Iraq for his first tour, he got stationed in Alaska. So what was really cool is he knew that was one of my bucket list places to go, and so he's driven around Alaska with his camera on his truck, and I've gotten to see glaciers, mountains, and bald eagles. The scenery is absolutely beautiful, and I just can't wait to go. But back to the fishing tournament that's in San Antonio, guys. I'm sorry, I kind of go off track a lot. But there in San Antonio at Calaveras or Brawning, the 22nd, 23rd, Frank Morales and I, of course, I'm taking some of the Team Real local members from Corpus Christi, Texas, down there to fish their tournament. They supported me in my tournament. I'm going to support them in theirs. Tell your son thank you for his dude. Carlos is done, bro. As soon as I do talk to him, I do not get to talk to him as much as I like to. He is still very busy, even though he's in Alaska. But there's times where it gets down to like negative 20 degrees and stuff like that, and even colder. And that's just like a normal day over there. So like internet and all that stuff, it's horrible. There was a time so far, like I think it's been about 3 months where I didn't get to talk to my son. So that alone right there, it really wasn't the. It was crazy times for me because not wondering how my son was doing, and it made me wonder, if he was okay and stuff like that. I actually got to talk to him more when he was in Iraq than I do when he's back here in the States now. And those times when your kids are at war or in a hostile place, you tend to forget about little things in life. You're more concerned with their safety and make sure that that you're constantly praying and stuff like that to make sure they come home safe to the family. But yes, the 22nd, 23rd of January, I'll be either at Calaveras Lake or Brawning Lake. Extreme saltwater fishing. What's up, man? Big shout out to you. Thank you for coming into the live feed. Thank everybody again for the 1,000 subscribers. Nice. So with that being said, yes, I will be fishing with Frank Morales, some of the Team Real Local members from Corpus Christi, Texas. I believe Tony Martinez is coming with me. I think Phil might be coming with me as well. And but yes, as far as our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, it's going to be you fishing with Jay and I, either in Dallas, in Corpus, or you know, if you want to do something in your body of water with the fish you like to catch, that's fine. But you also be basically what you're winning is to be in the video for the next music video, and that we're going to put out very shortly. So we're going to be doing this here like pretty ASAP. We're going to get you down here, no expense to you whatsoever. I will pay for your gas, or I will pay for a plane ticket, or whatever it takes to get you here. And this is just our way to say thank you to everybody that's supported this channel and got us to one of our goals. And you know, it's just going to continue to grow from here. And man, I'm looking forward to this next year, man. I'm gonna put out a lot more videos, a lot more shark videos. When I'm in Alaska, I'm gonna do some crabbing. I'm gonna go and I do some salmon, some caribou hunting. I believe I'm gonna go hunting for bear. And I was telling my son that, you know, I wanted to go hands on with a bear. You know, like knife to you know, the heck with a gun. I want to take a knife fight to a bear. And you know, I'm crazy like that. I do crazy stuff, guys. I swim with 12-foot tiger sharks and hug them and kiss them. Yeah, I'm not normal. I am that kind of guy that's out in the wilderness, and I believe Mother Nature, and I have a good camaraderie, and the good karma I put out there keeps me safe. So that's always something that I wanted to do. Support the troops 100%, always up to the soldier program. And yes, my sister does that in San Antonio. Thank you for that, Carlos. That's awesome, brother. Yes, these military men and women that are away from their families during that time, and I can contest to this. It sucks to not have my child home on Thanksgiving and Christmas and his birthday and all the things that I missed these last 4 years. Like, I have not seen my child in 3 years. I haven't seen my child. So that being said, yes, please, guys, if you get a chance to do that, adopt a soldier for Thanksgiving. You know, they're away from their families. Yes, they train them to hold their emotions differently than us because, you know, they're always gone. It's a tough life, man. Military is a tough life, but it's a grateful, rewarding one. You're protecting all of us, and you know, I am very proud of my son for that. The story of my son. One day I'll come back live and tell you the whole story of my son, and the rest of my children, and basically my life. And I'll talk about when I got started fishing the whole 9 yards. Right now I'm trying to get the time up because to get monetized, I had to have a certain amount of time live. So that's what I'm trying to do. What's up, bro? How you doing, James? Oh, James Lord, what's up, dude? Is that Santiago? Santiago, is that you? Is that A&J Leaders? Oh, man, there you go, A&J Leaders. Guys, right there, that man right there that just came into the chat, he builds leaders, guys, for redfish, drum, everything here. 4,000 watching hours for yes, 4,000 watching hours for monetizing. Yes, exactly. Dude, I had so many hours on. I thought that I was good. Me and my dad are going fishing, extreme saltwater. Are you in Corpus, extreme saltwater fishing? Let me show you some stuff, guys. All right, guys. Santiago's James Laura. He's one of my sponsors, guys. He makes me leaders to catch the fish that you've seen me catching here recently. All these big black drum. These are the leaders he makes me, guys. And these ones are specifically made for me. I asked him to make them for me like this because he was making them with smaller hooks. But me, I like way bigger hooks. But these are the beads and the swivels. And if you want a brief description in there, just get with James Laura there. His name's Santiago James Laura. And hit him up, guys. He has these for sale. But I actually asked him to make these hooks bigger for me because they were smaller. I was catching a lot of fish on them. But the baits that I use whole crab, whole blue crab. So if you know how big a blue crab is, then you know that you need bigger hooks. The smaller hooks are pain in the butt to hook these big crabs. So he just made me these because I lost the other three. I got stuck out there. I had some current my leaders, and I have a competition going on with Santiago James Laura's leaders, which are A&J leaders, and Hard Life Bait and Tackle Albert Tucha leaders, which I use a few of them. I use the 3-way long, and I use the big drum leaders, the double drop drum leaders, stuff like that. So guys, there's all kinds of leaders in house. They make shark leaders, so on and so forth. Yes, man, the skull beads are actually really sweet, and dude, they're so durable. One leader I had already caught. I think I was up to 17 drum on one, and at the time, I think Hard Life I was at 9 on their leaders, and then I lost Hard Life leader, and then I caught several more on the A&J leader, but I didn't have the competition going, so that one leader caught like over 23 before I lost it, or 24. Matter of fact, I didn't even lose that small hook. That was a small hook one. I asked them to make me the bigger ones, the bigger hook sizes, because I like using bigger baits. I always tend to go bigger, and so I asked them to make me these special. So those are Captain Eric's that he made for me special. But anyways, guys, those two guys, if you're in Corpus, Hard Life Bait and Tackle, his shop's off of Greenwood. Go check out Albert. Come check me out. I'm there most of the time. And then, of course, Santiago James Laura, A&J Leaders. Check him out on Facebook, Santiago James Laura. Matter of fact, he was in the comments. Throw him a message there if you like. And order you some of these leaders if you plan on doing some drum fishing. They're amazing. With that being said, thank you for sponsoring me, brother. I appreciate it. I did hook up one of the Team Real Local members with a A&J leader. He wanted to give it a shot, and he's got several drum on it as well. All right, so we're at 42 minutes. Yeah, that 4,000 minute or 4,000 hour deal. I thought it was like the whole duration of all my videos, the views on the music that we put out and stuff like that. Which, man, I have so many hours of it, and I thought, okay, I'd be good, but unfortunately, it don't work that way. It doesn't work that way, and I noticed it from C Pro Wayne's channel. He was coming on after he hit his 1,000 subscribers. He was coming on and doing it. You have to do the 4,000 hours yearly. Really? Every year you got to do 4,000 hours live? Like a live stream? Is this correct, Carlos? Or who? That was outdoor? Where's the... And you have to do for live and videos. Okay, yeah. See, I get 4,000 hours of viewing hours, no problem with fishing videos. But live too, okay. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you, Outdoor Addiction. I appreciate that, man. I'm new to YouTube, but what's amazing with YouTube is that you get to fish with talented people, and I'm trying to give back a lot, guys. As far as catching fish, yes, I do run a guide service. It's called Hooking Memories Guide Service. Right now, we're in the drum part of it. Everybody wants to catch this big drum, which, man, I hate taking people fishing for drum because they're the biggest, dumbest fish out there. You can be anybody and catch these fish. All the spots I go to, some of them are very secluded spots that only I fish. If you don't know me very well, the one thing, if you do know me, I don't like fishing around very many people. I don't like crowds. Let's just put it like this. I don't like a bunch of ignorant, drunk people on a pier. And then if they're from out of town or Googans or whatever, the tangles and all that kind of stuff, it just causes problems. People get mad, especially locals that, know how to fish. And then you bring in a guy that's using a 1 ounce pyramid, and you got people using 8 ounce surf weights to keep their stuff down because the currents are crazy. And everybody's getting ready to go live while you're fishing. That should help out the... yes, Carlos, I am going to do that this weekend. I will be going live, and I will keep the videos going to get these hours out, because I really do want to get monetized. I really do want to help out the community a lot more with giveaways and stuff like that. And I plan on doing all that with this channel. until I can't fish no more. You know, I mean, I'm only 43, so I got a long way to go. Yeah, and I look old, man. The biker lifestyle was crazy. You know, I mean, heck, I got a chunk of dude bit my face right there. That's a bite mark from a dude's face. Dude bit my face right there. You know, I had a crazy life, especially being a Walio on the west side of San Anto. You know, I am full blooded Mexican, man. I am Trejo, Gonzalez, Villarreal, and Hernandez, man. I mean, I am 100% Hispanic. So that being said, you know, looking the way I did, man, I had a hard time being in the barrio. Everybody saw me as a white boy. Matter of fact, my nickname in San Anto was Miklo for a long time. And then, of course, when I was in the motorcycle club, I was able to we call it every evening, brother. Time to feed the chickens, rabbits, and dogs. All right, brother. Take care of yourself, Frank. I'll see you on the 22nd, and hopefully we win that tournament that Alamo City Fishing Club's putting on. So, all right, man. With that being said, Frank, thank you again. Morales Texas Fishing, guys, check out his channel. It's an amazing channel. The content, it's his channel is one that if you haven't seen it, you gotta check it out, guys. Subscribe to Morales Texas Fishing. Of course, C Pro, that's Wayne's channel out of Florida. Congratulations on your channel. Hey, man, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I ain't gonna say your name, but the word right there, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for always commenting, bro. And I see you, man. I really do appreciate that. I always see you, Robert. Yeah, Robert. Yeah, Robert. I know who you are, man. I know who you fish with. You fish with Panza. Uh, Matter of fact, you were with me on one of the drum spots. I saw you catch that nice drum over there. You went down, jumped on down the rocks and landed it. Good stuff there, Robert. But yeah, man, I know exactly who you are. I don't forget. Try not to forget names and faces. I'm terrible with it sometimes, but when I fish with you, I normally remember that I fish with you. If you didn't tell me your name, I'll still remember your face that I fished with you, but I won't remember your name, man, because you didn't tell me. But sometimes one person will tell me their name, like right when I first meet them, and then they walk away, and then like I was hooked up or something, and I don't remember names. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. This weekend, I'm going to be going live fishing. Today, I'm home, man. Got a dang stomach bug, man. Like my family and I over here, like for the last week, I've been sick to my stomach. Like I don't know what the heck's going on, but the kids would pass it down, and then I got sick, and then I felt better, and then all of a sudden I got sick again. Like I felt bad last night, this morning, so I stayed home today. I was just like, I could be out fishing, but I just wasn't feeling it. You know, I wanted to rest today. I will be fishing this weekend. I will be going live. That was another thing that I wanted to come on here as well and let everybody know that probably around 9 o'clock I'll start the live feed at one of my spots. I'm gonna try to get a tripod. I'm gonna try to get this like YouTube channel thing going where I got some, you know, a few hours of live footage where I can keep it interesting and actually let you all watch the whole thing, the bite, the fight, the landing, the release, the measurement, the pictures, the whole thing. One thing I do have a question about, outdoor addictions. Some of my guys cuss a lot, you know. What's the deal with that with the live? Do I have to go back and edit that? Because like I got one guy that cusses like a sailor, and you know, he don't even know he's doing it. And even though I tell him, you know, hey, stop cussing, don't do this, don't do that, and then most times I have to go back and cut out the stuff in the videos. On a live feed, what happens there? Do they hit you for something? If you don't mind answering that question for me. Let's see. See, I'm trying to bring down the channels. Outdoor addiction. All right, maybe he took off. I'm down to like 3 people watching. So, all right, it's been almost an hour. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get off at 60 minutes, 1 hour, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'll get rid of that, and then like I said, this weekend I'll go live when I'm fishing, and I'll probably do 4 or 5 hours there, and then if not more. But it'll be all live fishing action and catching fish and stuff like that. Catching fish, measuring fish, releasing fish. My tournament is coming up here in Corpus Christi, Texas. It's a 250-mile radius, so you can basically fish the whole Gulf of Mexico coastline. It's for the biggest drum in length, and the rules and regs and all that stuff will be there. Go to South Texas Alligator Guard North versus South Championship Tournament. The description's there. It's in the announcement right now, which is now South Texas Alligator Guard North versus South, and now South Texas North versus South Big Ugly Tournament as well. The page is now two named. There's two tournaments going to be ran all year long. During the summer, we got two Alligator Guard tournaments, one in Corpus, one in Dallas, Fort Worth. And then we have the Big Ugly tournaments here, which we'll probably do like two during the winter to keep the fishermen, interested in catching these fish. And it's cool to like have that competition. When you're like guys like us, everybody likes competition, especially like if you were an athlete or something like that. And as you get older, you lose the competitive stuff because there's not that much stuff to do when it comes to getting older. Your bodies just can't handle playing football no more. Or you can't play ball. Your knees are bad. Your back's getting bad. Shoulders are bad from pitching or something. Whatever it is that you did, as you get older, you still crave that competition. But unfortunately, things you can't do as far as like a hard activity sport. But now fishing, I don't care how old you are, how painful it is, you can fish. It's easy to fish. So with that being said, the tournaments, it keeps that competitive heart, competitive spirit going, and allows older gentlemen like me and compete against younger kids, man. I mean, it teaches you your wisdom against these young guys that are hungry, that are out there fishing their butts off. Diablo Gar fishing team, man. I'm gonna definitely put a shout out to them. Tell me that you're stuck with me. There you go, man. What's up? What is your first name? Come back up. What is your first name, man? I know you're stuck with me, but that's cool, man. I appreciate that. Christian. All right, man. Christian. There you go. The Baileys. All right, man. Christian. So, anyways, man. Are you from the Corpus Christi area? For some reason, this thing takes a long time to see comments. Christian, are you from Corpus Christi area? Well, while he's waiting, when I'm waiting to see if his comment comes up, I'm going to be fishing this weekend. If anybody is from Corpus, or if you're from San Antonio or anywhere and you're coming down here to Corpus and you feel like fishing this weekend, I'm going to be fishing. I don't have a charter this weekend, guys. So, I'm just going to go fishing for myself. Whenever I do that, I always throw an invitation to anybody and everybody. If you want to go catch some fish, um, you know, I'm getting ready for this tournament, getting ready to come up. I need to catch some fish. I need to do a couple things to show off to show how I want it measured, the fish measured for the tournament that's going to come up at the end of January, which is January 30th. It's a 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a 12-hour black drum tournament, catch and release, big uglies. Biggest fish takes it, and we're gonna have first, second, and third prize. We're gonna have door prizes, the whole 9 yards. I'm calling in my sponsors, LNF Distributing. I really gotta thank them a lot. LNF Distributing, A&J Leaders, Hard Live Bait and Tackle, Saltwater Bandits, and several more. Start making gar leaders and selling real local leaders. My stinger rigs, dude, I do sell them. Basically, it was just get with me online on Facebook and put it in an order. I'll make them, and it just depends on how many you want or whatever. The more you buy, the less I charge. That type of deal. Or what I do is I'll tell you, go buy owner hooks or go buy VMCs, the strong triple hooks, the treble hooks, and I'll make them. Buy the American fishing wire, buy the beads, the three-way swivels, and I'll make them for you, and I'll only charge $20. And then if you've ever tied steel, that's 12 liters right there for $20, and plus your cost, which I think everything all together is like 9, 13. That's 14, like $50 for 12 liters. And it's either that. If I go buy everything, I charge a little bit more because I got to go to the store and all that. So, no, Minnesota. Wow, I got Minnesota in the house too. That's crazy. Awesome, man. Thank you for tuning in, dude. Minnesota. That's another place I've always wanted to fish. I always wanted to go ice fishing, but when I go to Alaska in August, I don't believe there's ice fishing in August in Alaska. Right now there is. I mean, my son's telling me it's like negative over there, and it's just crazy how much snow there is in Alaska right now where he's at. So with that being said, I can't wait for that trip, and yeah, I really do want to fight a bear with a knife. A black bear, not a brown bear, but a black bear. They're not as big, but I've always wanted to do that. The merchandise. Okay, Robert, man, appreciate you asking. The hats that I do get are like this. Okay, these ones are member hats. The other ones that I have say "Bite Me" right here. Shirts and all that stuff. I'm gonna start getting them some dry fit shirts made. They're gonna be like $25, man. Uh, Made to order. They'll be like $25 for the shirts, and they'll be the logo will actually be in the fabric. It'll have till the next time to the next fish on the sleeve. It'll have a set of shark jaws, says Team Real Local in it. It'll say "Bite Me," and then on the back it'll have the set of shark jaws with the YouTube channel information. Those shirts will be $25, I believe. Uh, the reason I'm charging $25 is because it cost me like 18 to make them, and then to drive and get them, and then to send them off. I figured basically I'm not making anything. It's just if you want a shirt like that, it's basically what I'm going to charge my team members. It is exactly what they cost. Poor internet service. I don't know if it sticks. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. But man, you always tune in, man. I appreciate that, especially from Minnesota, dude. That's amazing. Thank you. I really do appreciate that so much. Got a couple minutes left, guys. Like I said, I will be fishing. I will be live this weekend, catching the drum. Probably gonna fish for some sheephead in the earlier part of the day, and get something to do a catch and cook. I heard that's like a big thing nowadays, so I might do a catch and cook live. How I make my fish, and my tartar sauce. Like everybody likes my tartar sauce for some reason. Morales, Texas Fishing, and Road Track Ralph came down, and I caught them some reds that morning that they came into town, and we had them for lunch. So and then I made tartar sauce and tater tots and stuff, and they said, man, the tartar sauce alone they had never tasted any tartar sauce that good. So that was really cool. I'm glad they liked it. It's just something I've made forever, and it's really nothing to it. It's actually really simple to make. But maybe I'll put that recipe out there so everybody can give it a try and eat it with the fish. I heard like with walleye, it's like absolutely amazing. Somebody told me they saw me make it, and they listened to the ingredients on Morales, Texas Fishing, and they actually contacted me and said that it's actually delicious with walleye. I've never caught a walleye. That's one fish I haven't caught. We did catch one in New Mexico with Chris Flores in a cast net. Didn't keep it. It is a game fish. You got to throw that back. So it went back. So that was cool. I did get to see one. I get to touch it. The matter of fact, that was a Tarzan and Jane incident there. Man, the stories. Man, there's some good stories, guys, coming out of New Mexico with Chris Flores. Going with that guy, not only is he a class act, but man, it constantly crazy stuff happens when you're with that man, and it's totally fun, and it's not scripted in any way. You're talking real life. Put a smile on your face and keep it there the whole weekend. So with that being said, guys, check out Chris's guide service as well. He's running guides out of Elephant Butte in New Mexico, guys. So, dude, definitely check out him for a catfishing trip. I caught a monster flathead with them, over 45 pounds or 43 pounds, I think, or something like that. I caught a 41 and a 43 or something like that. Two monster fish. All I know, they were gigantic catfish. Uh, I do have a 60-pound blue, that's crazy. Where are you going to drop new music out? Love the music you produce. Well, I don't produce it. It gets produced in either by Smoke Productions here, which is Danny Smokes. Uh, that's okay. I'm getting low on battery, but we'll wait for that. Smokes is in Corpus, and right now Jay is doing some studio work. His producer right now is in Dallas, but the new song will be coming out very soon. I think we got one ready to go right now. It might come out here in the next week or two. And then the next one we put out is when we'll grab somebody to do a music video and we'll put them in the video. So if you type Real Local on that one video for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, that's what it is. I'm going to get you here. We're going to fish together, or we'll come to you and fish with you in your body of water at your honey hole if that's what you want to do. But some way or another, you're getting here, either an airplane, your vehicle, if I got to go pick you up or something, but we're going to do a video together. And that's how we're going to give back for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. You're going to be a part of our next music video. And, it's pretty cool when you see yourself in the music videos and the music there, and it grabs you, and it just like, you can relate, especially like that song Real Local. When you're talking about a father teaching his son, teaching his daughter, it's teaching the younger generation. Those songs, they hit home. You can relate to them because you were that son, you were that grandson, you were the son, you're the daughter, you're this, you're that fisherman that's teaching. I mean, it's there. So I mean, you can connect to the music, and in there, so on and so forth. Especially this last song, that Won't Stop. Billy Sanderford, man. If you guys don't know who that man is, he taught me how to shark fish when I was a young man in my teenage years. I can't never thank that legend enough. We fish a lot different, but his techniques, his style, the things that he taught me, I could take with me, and I could fish exactly like him. I do not fish exactly like him. I actually kind of post up. I'm a little bit fatter, a little bit lazier than he is. So I got some spots that I know produce fish. And, last year alone, we tagged 25 tiger sharks, 7 in one night. I can't even tell you how many sharks we caught last year, guys. But 25 tigers over the 9-foot range. So we did win Sharkathon last year. A team member of Team Real Local, Tyler Bullard, I was there, helped out. I didn't fish the tournament. Like I said, guys, I tore this bicep muscle and tendons, so I had surgery on it. So kayaking for me right now, it hurts me too much. So we have a couple jet skis. A couple guys on the team have jet skis, and that's how we're getting out baits right now. I have been able to kayak out a bait. Awesome. Thank you for giving back in the fishing community. Much love and respect to you. I'm going to keep on, Robert. And like I said, man, I'll get merchandise. If you are interested in shirts, hats, and all that, I'll get you a price, man. And it's made to order type stuff, dude. I know the hats are expensive. They're more expensive than the shirts. I think they're like $25, man, for if I can order like one hat. So, but I mean, I can get it for you like within like a week. Everything ready in a week. A hat and a shirt combo or whatever. Yes, you can. Okay. Grab one. So anyways, guys, with that being said, I'm over an hour now, guys, and I got 4,000 hours to go, so you're going to get to see my ugly mug a lot more. Thank you again for watching. The 4 that are still here, thank you. I appreciate every one of you. All the channels I mentioned, please, guys, go check them out. And please subscribe to their channels. Sea Pro, Morales, Texas Fishing, Cats and Carp, Outdoor Boys. Of course, Muddy River Catfishing. You can't forget Chris. Matter of fact, Adam J. Freestyle Fisherman has a channel on YouTube. He's at 8,000 subscribers. But if you want to listen to his music and get a playlist, go to YouTube. You can do it there. Of course, our channel. If you want to do a playlist of our songs, this is a list of the songs. It starts off, I Think I Got a Bite, MIA, Hard Life, Long Time, Real Local, Long Time, All Day, and Won't Stop. Those are the 7 songs that we have now. You can actually make a playlist, and then just if you want to listen to it on your phone, you can actually Bluetooth it and listen to it as a playlist, like all 7 songs, and have it on a shuffle. We do it on the pier. Okay, speaking of piers, we're out on Indian Point, and we got like 5 new subscribers just because they were listening to our music out there on the pier with us, because we have a speaker jamming our music. So that was really cool. And all 5 subscribers that came in, if you were one of the guys watching, or you are one of the guys watching, thank you for coming over and talking to us and asking about, the music and the channel and stuff. We appreciate that very much. With that being said, I was just on Goose Island not that long ago in Rockport, and I did a video out there. But before I did the video, I actually had, as I'm walking down the pier, 4 guys. Hey, you're Captain Eric, right? Yes, I am Captain Eric. And, and shake hands and sit there and talk, 5, 10, 15 minutes with this guy, 5, 10, 15 minutes. It took me almost an hour and a half to get to the end of the pier to go fishing, so, but those are the things that Chris humbled me the way he is. And, I thank him for answering my questions, because I have a daughter. I have, I soon will have, I'll soon have stepdaughters, and they're growing. These are little girls, man. And Chris's daughter at the time was like 16, 17 years old, becoming a woman, finishing up high school and continuing her life. And I would ask a question, because I would see comments where man would be in there like, how old is she? Just comments like that. And I was like really irritated. Like I was furious with, why would you ask a question like this? Is this a fishing channel? You're over here trying to make this, like you're trying to be Chuck Woolery and shit. Oh, excuse my language. With that being said, that irritated me. So I asked him, how do you go about humbling yourself to keep yourself from losing your temper with somebody that's talking, about your baby, and especially your daughter, and for man, especially a Hispanic man like myself, I'm one guy that I will not put up with nothing of my daughter being like that, so. You next. Great show. See you next time. Okay, thank you, Christian, man. Thank you so much. But that right there alone, man, like I said, he told me, he's like, Eric, just take it with a grain of rice. You got to do this, you got to do that, and you're going to get it. Especially because Alexis is going to grow, Ren's going to grow, Mercy's going to grow. You're going to see these kids, and these girls are going to be beautiful girls. They're going to grow up to be beautiful young ladies, and you're going to get it. And as they get older, I'll be older. So, life don't mean nothing to a guy that's, he ain't got 25 years left anyway. So that's what I kept telling everybody, it's like, that's one thing I always tell everybody is like, life won't mean nothing if you ain't got 25 left. So Chris laughed about it, and he was like, Eric, don't be like that. Just take it with a grain of salt. And so I thank him for all the stuff that he installed in me, and all the stuff that he told me to expect, and how to kind of like deal with it. He says to get moderators, which I'll get moderators for this. Here you go, sweetheart. So anyways, I'll get moderators. I'll pick some guys to kind of keep an eye on stuff on the channel as we grow. Especially the guys that like Christian, man, for sticking with my channel and always being there, dude. I will definitely make you a monetized person where you can actually like filter the comments, and if somebody starts putting negative and stuff like that, just get rid of it. I'll make a list of people that I've seen on here on a constant. Of course, like Robert's always on my channel. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Guys, until the next time, to the next fish, man, I'm out of here, man. I'm going to see you all here on the waters this weekend. Thank you for watching to me ramble. And thank you so much for helping me get to 1,000. Robert, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Christian, appreciate you. Frank Morales, everybody that commented today and was here watching, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And like I said, guys, I won't stop. I can't stop. I won't stop until the end of until the time that God calls me home, man. I'm gonna try my best to make some awesome videos for you and bring you action that you'll be there with me, even though you're not there. All right. So to the next time, to the next fish, guys. Captain Eric out. Team Real Locals, Hook and Memories Guide Surfers, South Texas Alligator Guard, North versus South, South Texas North versus South, Big Ugly tournament now, and LNF Distributing, Hard Live Bait and Tackle, A&J Leaders, Diablo Gar Fishing, Team Mentirosos, and all the other sponsors, Saltwater Bandits, American Alamo City Fishing Club, Cat Sharks. Man, I got so many sponsors and so many people I can thank. If you've ever been a part of with me and you backed me up one way or another, thank you. And I always appreciate you, and I always do everything I can to help and give back. Cast for Kids, Toys for Tots, donated a lot of money this last 2 years to those two organizations, and they're amazing organizations, and I will continue to do that as long as I live. So see you guys here in the next live stream, because it will be a live stream. I got to get these hours up, and I want to be able to communicate with you while I'm catching these big fish. And so Saturday around 8 or 9 o'clock, guys, I'll be going live. So, stay tuned. Tune in for those, and hopefully you can stay with me for a couple hours and watch the action. Anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all again. To the next time, to the next fish. Captain Eric's out.
I logged out of the video.
I'm just trying to